How to remove an alternator from a 98 to 2003 Ford Escort. This is ZX2 model, dual overhead cam. It is pretty easy. Main tools, a flex head ratchet is going to make a big difference. This is a deep well 13mm socket. Two 10mm sockets. I got a mid-length, I like those, and then a short one. Belt removal tensioning tool. These are really nice. You can use actually a wrench if you have to, or a socket and a ratchet. This is about $12–15 if you get one at Harbor Freight. These really make a lot of difference. And then first step, disconnect the battery. Yes, AutoZone sells used batteries. I think there's instructions on the back of this box too now. Okay, first step is disconnect the battery. Second step, the coolant tank's got to come off. Real easy. There is a 10mm bolt. If you look back there, or a nut on a bolt. Just loosen the bolt a couple turns, or a nut, and then there's a 10mm bolt on the side. You'll see it on the coolant reservoir thing. Take that off completely. Just put it to the side. Once you got that off, that's out the way. Loosen the belt tension. Try to make a note of where the belt goes around. It's pretty easy to tell. This car does not seem to have a chart on it. Disconnect the positive one terminal from the alternator. These two leads, I can't get the middle one out, so I'm taking the alternator with that lead. I should be able to pull this from the top. You have a total of 3 bolts that have to come out of it. 13 at the top and 2 13s at the bottom. I use the deep ball with a swivel to get to it, and then you just loosen the bolts. You can get your hand back here and just twist it. And a good thing while you're back here is, or while you're out here, clean out your coolant tank, because there's a lot of crap that gets stuck at the bottom of those, and those never get cleaned out. Good way to clean them is with like a baby brush bottle. You can get them at a dollar store usually, or the baby aisle of like a local supermarket store, and just clean the hell out of it. And I'm getting the last bolt out. Pulling the alternator. Issue with this alternator, it's a year old. It's from Advanced Auto Parts. It was supposed to be a new one. It turned out it was made in China. And it turned out actually they sold me the wrong one. They gave me a 70 some odd amp alternator when I'm supposed to have a 90 some odd amp alternator. So I was getting the light go on. But the issue, I don't know if you can see it, there's a bolt broken off in the alternator. So it's causing excessive noise all of a sudden. I had to drive like that for a day. The bolt broke. And most likely you'll be able to take the alternator off from the top. If not, you'll have to drop it down. We're not worried about where the bolt went. And it's coming out. Of course, we do have wires still stuck in there. And let's see here. There's the wire. There's the clip. I'm going to put the... I had a screwdriver around here, but I think I could probably do it with my hand. Or, as we always use a car key. There's the clip. It isn't off. It's really hard to get to when it's in the car, because it's kind of hidden. Grab the car key, pry it loose. There you go. Pop it loose. Alternator's out. The bolt was actually broken in. Actually, 2 bolts. Oh, 1 bolt's only holding the whole dang thing on. There. 1 bolt I know for sure was broken off inside of there. There it is. And it was rattling. You really can't hear the noise, but it was really bad when it's in the car. So that is it. Installation is in the reverse. Put it in, plug the connectors in, put the 3 bolts in, and then once you could probably connect the battery leads and these leads before you even put it back in again. Tighten them up as tight as you can, and then put the belt back on, put the coolant tank back in, and put the battery back in. Look rate is about 7/10 of an hour, as I recall, so it's about 40 minutes. You can do it in 30-40 minutes. No special tools needed, no special mechanical abilities. Just if you can change a car tire or something like that, or a battery in a car, you can pretty much do this. Thank you for watching.